Hello, Big Show nerds. Thank you for watching your Nerd News headlines. I am Dustin, as always, bringing them to you, and this show is for yesterday. That's right, I'm coming at you a day late. I apologize, but the date on this is October 29th, 2019. Happy early Halloween, and we just a real quick episode, so let's jump into the intro. Now let's jump into TV streaming news, and in TV streaming news, we're gonna make this quick, y'all. First off, we have the second Mandalorian trailer. Still haven't watched it, but the link to it is down in the description if you're in the same boat and you haven't watched it. The reason I haven't watched it is because I want to do a reaction video for it. So haven't watched it because I'm going to react to it. Next, we have the announcement that Superman and Lois is a thing. Obviously, that's well known at this point. What do I mean specifically? Well, Superman and Lois is going to be a TV series over on the CW starring none other than Tyler Hoechlin. I still don't know how to say that dude's last name. And Bitsie Tulloch, who I interviewed back in Starfest 2 years ago. It is going to be the new Lois and Clark, if you will, though probably a little bit more emphasis on Superman than Lois over on the CW. Starts next year, I believe. Next, we have an update on the Batwoman series, also on CW. Batwoman just got signed on for a full season, so that means 9 more episodes of Batwoman, and also Nancy Drew got the same treatment. We'll see. I'm going to give Batwoman at least a whole season because I really love Batman, so the fact that I wasn't really super excited about the first 2 episodes doesn't have me bummed out just yet, though apparently a lot of nerds are jumping ship and, Batwoman sucks. I don't think she sucks. I think it's going to take a while for the show to find its footing. So that's what we've got in television streaming. Next, we're talking about movies, and movies, we have the official announcement. I know there's been a lot of stuff that has been announced in the last 2 days since doing this research, but first off, DB Weiss and David Benioff are no longer going to be doing a Star Wars trilogy. They're not going to be visiting a different corner of the universe because their Netflix exclusivity contract gets in the way. So they had to step away from that. We have Hollywood is remaking Sinbad one more time, just got funding. Sinbad and the Seven Seas, I believe, was the most famous, at least, version of that story, and it's from like 1947, so good on you. Let's go do it. Next, we are an update on the Joker. Joker is the biggest rated R movie ever. It's just that simple, and it's freaking awesome. It totally deserves it. But that's what we have for movies. Like I said, real quick episode, guys. Now we're jumping into the rumor mill, and rumor mill. We first off have Kevin Feige. A rumor has it that not only is he considering Brie Larson, like we've discussed in previous rumors, for a role in his Star Wars movie, but also that role is very likely going to be Ahsoka Tano. Ahsoka Tano. My bad. And also, potentially now, Feige is going to be the other person that gets a Star Wars trilogy and not just the one-off that he is already signed on to do. Next, we have a big couple of rumors for the DC Extended Universe. So, rumor has it that Matt Reeves and JJ Abrahms' quote-unquote soft reboot of the DC Extended Universe in the movie form is not all-inclusive. It is a secondary DCEU and not rebooting the entire DCEU. So Wonder Woman, Aquaman, The Flash are all going to maintain where they are. Also, this opens up the rumor that the Joker and Harley Quinn movie with Jared Leto and Margot Robbie still in those 2 roles is still on the table and very potentially going to happen. But the Robert Pattinson Batman and whatever JJ Abrams does with the younger Superman is going to be a different universe. And in the primary DC Extended Universe, Batman and Superman are both dead. Again, just a rumor. But that's what we've got there. Next, we're moving over to Star Wars. This one is The Rise of Skywalker. There have been a boatload of leaks. Again, we are not going to be reading in detail the leaks. And this one actually isn't a leak. This is a rumor because the whole Hayden Christensen thing from a few months ago at this point, Hayden Christensen is rumored to be on set for this episode, and actually not a Force ghost. Potentially Hayden Christensen, if he is in the movie, is very likely going to be in a flashback, not as a Force ghost. And that also means Harrison Ford potentially is going to be in The Rise of Skywalker. More in-depth coverage on Rise of Skywalker over on Big Show Entertainment Network soon. Next, we have an update for Falcon and Winter Soldier. Again, we are talking rumors, and it is rumored that Chris Evans will make an appearance in 2 of the episodes. Don't know exactly which 2 just yet, but 2 of the episodes will see Chris Evans, and one rumor says it will be Captain America proper, and another rumor says it will be old Cap. So time will only tell, even if this is an actual thing. So next we have Punisher update. Jon Bernthal is rumored to be making a return to Marvel in the MCU proper. Now, with the multiverse nonsense that we were talking about in the last rumor mill, very potentially that means his version of the Punisher in the MCU will be a different universe version of the Punisher. Though that's not set in stone, and I mean, we did see Charlie Cox and Kristen Ritter. Kristen Ritter. We did see Charlie Cox and Kristen Ritter, very potentially also in a rumor a couple of weeks ago, might be making a return to the MCU. That also might just be Jessica Jones and Daredevil, though this one very specifically is not just Punisher, but Jon Bernthal Punisher will be making his return to the MCU in some way, shape, or form. Then we're talking about the Hulk. The rumors surrounding the Hulk have it so that we are going to be losing Bruce Banner Hulk in the not too distant future, because Mark Ruffalo's contract is coming to an end. So they're going to be introducing, according to the rumor, they're going to be introducing Amadeus Cho Hulk, who was the replacement in the comics for a while until they brought back Bruce Banner. They're going to be introducing Amadeus Cho in the She-Hulk miniseries, and then he is going to get his own Disney Plus series before making his way onto the big screen as the Hulk in the MCU proper. And then our last rumor also has to do with Star Wars. This time it is the rise of Kylo Ren. There was a piece that I missed in the last episode about the comic book, and I apologize. So there is a comic book that is coming out that dealing with the rise of Kylo Ren, and now it seems that Disney wants to do a prequel story of some sort in the movies as well. So a movie or potentially a Disney Plus series that has Adam Driver attached to it. Adam Driver is excited to stay in the role of Kylo Ren, and that is what we have for rumors, guys. Really interesting, right? And that does it for this episode of Nerd News Headlines, nerds. Thank you so much for joining me twice weekly when I can get it up on time, and so on and so forth. What did I miss? Let me know in the comments down below. What should we talk about in the next one? I like to try and get some audience suggested stories for sure. But if you want to go deeper into these nerdy topics or more nerdy bits like music and gaming and comic books and such, then join me over on my personal YouTube channel, Generally Nerdy. Don't forget though, while you are here on the Big Show Entertainment Media Network, to like, subscribe, and share on all of the Big Show Entertainment Media platforms, and tune in next time for all that's happening across the nerd world.